Matt, what have been the discussions like with Stefan? I understand. I guess he's not playing since he's not off the PUP list. But what have been those conversations like with where he's at?
I haven't really had many conversations with him. He's in the process of practicing and every day just getting closer to playing. So we'll practice tomorrow. As you guys know, we walk through today and practice tomorrow, coming off that game playing 100 reps on defense. Chin played 100 reps, Chant played 100 reps. So we did some things this week, obviously, like we did last year to get our legs back underneath us. So we'll have a good practice tomorrow, and Stefan will practice, and we'll see where he's at tomorrow.
Let's go to Mike Solarte for the next question.
Matt, couple things. Cam Irving was listed with a neck yesterday. It's an illness today. Is it COVID illness? Is it just something else with him? And how confident are you in him playing Sunday?
He's questionable for the game. The neck yesterday, he just got rolled up in practice and went out and came back in and finished practice. So, anytime you lose some plays, they do a great job of making sure their foot is limited. Came in today, just wasn't feeling well. Think head cold type deal. So I would hope that it would resolve. That being said, I'm ready to play Brady. I'm ready to play Dennis and Trenton and all those guys. So whoever's ready, we're going to play them.
I was going to say that. So you're not suspecting it's a COVID connection thing?
I let the doctors handle all that, but there was nothing this morning, Mike, that made me think that. I think it was just more. I mean, he was in the meetings, and then they sent him home just to, heal up.
Let's go to Joe Person.
Matt, just to be clear, Gilmore has the potential of playing on Sunday, or no?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's it's one of the benefits of us practicing on Saturday this week is see him tomorrow. So I really would tell you. I mean, honestly, goodness, this is like up in the air. He did a little bit on Wednesday. Ran, was played a little more on Thursday. Ran even faster. Today's walkthrough for everybody in meetings. Obviously, he was involved in all that, and he'll go out there tomorrow and practice. So. I think we've prepared as if he's playing and not playing, and I think that's what we do. With kind of all the guys in those situations.
And what would you do at left tackle if Cam can't go?
I'm ready to play Brady. Brady's been splitting the reps. We feel really good about Timo over there. Johnny's going to obviously start. Matt's going to start. Michael Jordan and Dennis Daly will be at the left guard, and then Brady and Dennis would be at left tackle. Trent Scott's available. So we've got a lot of guys who played for us.
Let's go to David Newton, followed by Will Pulaski.
Sorry about that. Hey, Matt, I wanted to ask you, there's a report from the Athletic on Graham Gano. I know the accusations he made against the training staff were into the former staff, but what can you tell me from your knowledge of that has he ever complained to you guys about being misdiagnosed or anything like that?
I don't know anything about that. I knew Graham when he was here. Unbelievable person. I mean, had great reactions and relationships with him. Because he was one of the guys. It was COVID, but he was one of the guys that was rehabbing in the building. So I got to know him at that point, and then obviously we made a decision, and he moved on. But I have no knowledge of anything.
Thank you.
In terms of Shi Smith's role on Sunday, Matt, how much more, I guess, will you see of him, knowing that you won't have Marshall and Erickson's obviously questionable? Are you expecting to see that third receiver role, if anything?
Yeah, I think obviously we have some tight ends that we like that we can utilize a lot, but we have a couple backs that we like that can both play, and then Shi, Shi's going to play a bunch. He's going to be active. Last week we think he played 15 snaps last week, and I expect that number to either be where it was or maybe go up a little bit more. A lot will depend on Erickson if he's available in terms of roles. But Shi's ready to play.
And just to follow up, would you consider elevating anyone off the practice squad in terms of standard elevation if you need another receiver?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have to wait and see what happens with Alex. But we've been practicing guys on the practice squad all week. Some of those guys would have had a chance to make the active roster if things had gone a little differently. So I mean, they're all ready to play. They're all NFL players. So we'll have them ready.
Let's go to Steven Toronto next.
Coach, when you were on Tom Coughlin's staff in 2012, you got to work directly with Eli Manning, and I know you've talked about him to us a couple of times in the past. Eli's legacy is now being established. His number got retired, and this next question is a question that gets asked a lot. In your opinion, is Eli Manning a Hall of Famer?
Yes. No, there's no doubt in my mind. Won 2 Super Bowls, great player, iconic, and I only had 1 year there, but I got to see what it's supposed to look like. You know, the work ethic, the preparation, the sacrifice, the being able to withstand criticism and adulation at the same time, and being the same guy. I mean, I can't say enough good things about Eli Manning. And I'll say this: I went to be the head coach at Temple, and we went down to a coaches, meeting where they have all the coaches from all the different schools. And I walked into like the restaurant area, by myself, my first year as head coach, and it's actually when Coach Coughlin's golf outing was going on, which I didn't realize. And I walked in and saw Eli, and I was the assistant line coach, and I left, and he was like, Matt, and I go over and sit with him, and all these people are trying to talk to him and come up to him, and he sat there and talked to me for an hour, talking about football. I mean, just an unbelievable person first. So. Yes, to me, Eli Manning's a Hall of Famer. I don't even know if there's a question about that.